Yo, what's good, everybody? So, Dell, I'm on my lunch break, so I figured I'd kind of jump in a little bit on this thing with Hot Toys. I've been keeping track with this thing ever since this morning, and it's 50-50. You got some people that are cool with the T800 coming back out, and then you got other people that are like, Hot Toys, what the fuck? Um, they're saying this figure is a DX, and I don't see how it is a DX. And if they do go through with it, calling it a DX, then it's a huge fail because it's not. The only DX figures that I considered DX figures was the Dark Knight, because you got two different headpieces, one with the night vision eyes that he had, and then the regular head sculpt, and then you can have the backpack on instead of the cape. And obviously it came with the sticky gun or whatever it was called. That was considered a DX. The new Joker that came out, I don't see how they're considering that a DX. And I was kind of questioning that when they first dropped it, because there is no alternate head sculpt or anything like that. Like the 89 Batman, you get an alternate head sculpt, but then when you look at that, it's like, can you really call that, a DX as well? Now here's the thing, Luke Skywalker that they showed, that's a DX because you're getting two different versions of Luke. One regular version and then a battle damaged version of Luke Skywalker. So technically all you really need to do is get an alternate or another true type body, and you got two figures right there. The Heath Ledger Joker with the bank robber, or not bank robber, but the policeman uniform. Two different head sculpts. Once again, all you need to do is get another true type body. Now you got two different versions of it. That's a DX. I don't know anything on here with this Terminator that is considered a DX. I guess they're saying because and I don't know if it's going to be in two head sculpts, but I think it's just a portion of the head that you can take off and replace it, showing the scalp open where you can place the chip in and take it out. That's stupid. That is stupid. Now, when I sit here, when I say milking the line, this is once again milking the line. This is just like sitting here putting out that war version or war machine of the milk version, whatever it was they were doing with that. Now, the good side on this is individuals who did not or were not able to purchase this figure when it first came out, now you got your opportunity to get it at a price of $229. So it's good for people who never were able to get this figure. But for those who already have this figure, a lot of people have already customized it to exactly everything that they're getting you. So I'm sure the T1000 is going to come probably back out again. Even though the T1000 is like, how is that not considered, they DX? They gave two head sculpts on that one, and I don't know. The Captain America, I can see now, in the movie, the suit changed, so you'll have two different versions of him. The Iron Man, I can tell you right now, they're gonna do, and he's gonna have a jetpack. The only difference with this Iron Man is he's gonna have a jetpack on his back. That's it. It'll probably still be the most current Iron Man that came out when Iron Man 2 came out. But the only thing different is he's probably gonna have a jetpack on his back. So I don't know. Hot Toys, I think, is out of their fucking mind right now. Enterbay is about to like jump in and kind of put a foot in their ass, because they are doing 1/4 scale, and they are doing a 1/4 scale T800, but they're doing a battle damaged version. It's funny because Hot Toys put up their news saying about the T800, and then Enterbay Bill puts his up saying, here comes the battle damage, 1/4 scale of the T800. And then next thing you know, Hot Toys puts up their first view of the 1/4 scale Terminator from Part 1 with the LED light. And this is what I don't understand. How come they couldn't do on this figure? How come they couldn't do battle damage on this figure and, you know, have the face jacked up with an LED light? I don't know why they just did not do that. So this right here, I'm going to say, honestly, they're milking it. They're milking the franchise, and they're milking the figure up. It came out once. I thought it was reasonable. Everything they gave you was reasonable. All these accessories you can get off of eBay easily and cheap. So they're milking this right here. The Captain America, I can kind of see doing that. They're gonna, if they do Thor, and I've seen the previews and everything, Thor's costume has not changed. So if they redo Thor out, I'm not buying that. If they redo, well, I don't have any Iron Man set yet. My very first one will be the Mark I when it comes out. But I know they're going to sit there and do that. Like I said, Enterbay, I mean, they got Kobe Bryant coming out. They got Michael Jordan coming out. They got Men in Black coming out. That's the shit that I'm talking about is I mean, even though the other 1/4 scales that they're doing the Batman Begins. I mean, I saw that picture, that the 1/4 scale, the Batman Begins, and the Joker. I mean, it's 1/4 scale, so to me that's acceptable. It's a different, how should I say? Of course it's a different size, but you know they're jumping into a lot of different things. Like I said, the Kobe, the Jordan, the Men in Black, you know, but then yet you look at Hot Toys and it just, you know, so they're coming out with the Black Spider-Man, which I'm going to get because, you know, I have a couple ideas what I'm going to do with that figure and that extra head sculpt. I don't understand why they didn't do it on the original Spider-Man Hot Toys, but I guarantee you guys later on down the road they're going to give you a head sculpt, an alternate head sculpt to put on the original Spider-Man. So I know that shit is going to eventually sit there and happen. You can't deny that. So I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at the Terminator now. Does it make me want to sit here and purchase it? I did want to get I wanted to get another Terminator to have one, you know, fully suited up, and then have the other one showing the endoskeleton arm. But I mean, does it help me do that by purchasing this? Yeah, but is it a figure that I wanted to see come back out? No, I thought they did fine with the first one. But again, like I said, it's 50-50. A lot of people who weren't able to get this figure are glad that it's coming out. And then you have some that already have, and they're just like, you know, what the fuck? So, I mean, I want to know, what are they doing with Star Wars? I mean, they're already putting out, you know, this. And, I mean, they've got at least about 5 or 6 figures that are that have been pushed back. You know, the Tron cycle still hasn't came out yet. So my question is, get your other products done first before you start sitting here, you know, jumping out saying, oh, the T800 and whatever else is sitting there coming out. So I don't know. This is how Hot Toys makes money. You know, you can't knock them for that. Yeah, so I don't know. I just really wish that they would do what they can do to get a license on different characters, and, you know, let's do the damn thing and start making some different shit, because some of this back to back is starting to get a little bit annoying now. What else is there? Storm Toys finally updated their site. They got that Mike Tyson coming out, which is, I mean, it's accurate. The face sculpt on that is amazing. Saran will be done with Jimi Hendrix. He should be done with it by this weekend, and I think that's when he's going to state all the prices. Just by looking at that figure, I already know it's usually his figures do cost around $700, where it's just the figure itself without any accessories. But the fact that a lot went into the outfit and the real hair, I'm sure that figure's probably going to be $1,000 just by itself. The guitar, I'm sure, is going to be like an extra $400 if you want it. I don't know. I'm not making the prices he is, so we'll see how that goes. It's a piece that I do want, but I'm really not up to paying, you know, 2 G's on that piece. I'm already got a life-size Christopher Reeve Superman in the works. Hopefully next month Andy can start on that for me. I'll be heading back to Illinois this weekend, and I'll have a Spartacus review for you guys. I'll have a custom-made Alex Ross Batman to sit there and show, and a Terminator 1 figure of him after he got ran over the truck, or I can't remember. It was it's not the Hot Toys Terminator 1 that came out. It's after the police when he went into the police station and shot everybody up. It's that version. I bought it off of a Sideshow Freak member. He was getting rid of it, good price. I loved it, so I was like, you know, I don't have that version, so I'll go on ahead and add that to the collection. Hopefully when I get everything moved into my new place, then I can show you guys, you know, basically my whole entire collection, because right now everything is just in boxes. And yes, I did say that right, a life-size. I am doing a life-size Christopher Reeve Superman. It's not going to be like Freddy where it's half torso. It'll be full up from head to toe. And that's it for right now. So Hot Toys, obviously you're going to keep doing your thing. And from the talk, like I said, on this figure, it's 50-50. A lot of people now are just waiting for Enterbay to finish their 1/4 scale stuff. I want to see that Kobe. I really want to see that Kobe, and that Jordan too. I held off without even getting, I'm not even going to get that head play Jordan sculpt, because if they're going to do a full up figure of Jordan, this I've got to see. Storm Toys, I know that the people who did Mike Tyson, they said they were going to do a Jordan, but who knows when they'll be done with that. So I definitely want to see the head sculpt of this Jordan piece. And with that, I believe Enterbay Bill is not only doing Batman Begins in a 1/4 scale, but I think he's doing The Dark Knight in the 1/4 scale as well. And that will have an alternate head of Christian Bale. So Enterbay Bill, man, props to him. He's doing the damn thing. Hot Toys needs to catch up. I'm not really a big fan of Hawkeye, but you know, he's part of the Avengers, and if you're gonna have the Avengers set, you gotta have them all. So, yeah. Even though I look at the previews, I think the movie's gonna suck. I don't know. I just got a bad feeling that the movie's gonna suck. Saw Wrath of the Titans, and I will say this for anybody who's a God of War fan. When you watch Wrath of Titans, you can clearly sit there and say they need to do the movie God of War. And they need to find a good director to do it and a good character to do it. I think old boy who played Conan, the new Conan, if you guys seen Game of Thrones, he played in Game of Thrones as well, even though his character died in the first season. I think the dude can pull it off as Kratos. And I think Hollywood needs to quit bullshitting and start putting out, you know, some good shit. And going based off of God of War, which is an awesome storyline. They need to quit bullshitting and jump on that. So, yeah, I saw that Hunger Games, and I don't know what the hype was over on that. I walked in there and I walked out like, I'd rather go see American Pie, the reunion this week, rather than watching that Hunger Games. But anyway, stay tuned. I'll have a video for you guys on Saturday with some reviews on some stuff. So with that, deuces.